Guys, how's it going? We are live coming to you from Torrey Pines State Beach. Check it out. Thanks for joining. I'll get out of your view here a little bit. I want to do a little live stream because we came up here today. We're relaxing, so I wanted to show you the view. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Coming to you again live here in San Diego on Torrey Pines State Beach. We're up on the cliffs, guys. Check it out. Let me know how your Saturday is going. I see more and more people joining here, guys. I want to say hello real quick. How's it going, guys? So not only were we going to show you this view here, I want to talk to you a little bit about what determines if an app is worth it. Okay, if you're working in the gig economy, how do you determine if an app's worth your time and if it's going to make you enough money, right? We talk about so many different apps here. How do you know if you should actually try it? At least give it a go, give it a trial process to see if it's worth it. A few things. Firstly, we always talk about you need to diversify, right? That was the number one thing we talked about that could double your income, is diversifying your apps. I see more and more people in here coming to you live from Torrey Pines. Secondly, you need to have a threshold for your income. We talked about that when we came to you from Carlsbad. Hey Ron, thanks for joining. Ron says, what's up, Uber brother? How's it going? So, okay, diversification, and then earnings expectations and an earnings goal. What is your earnings goal? If you don't have an actual number, if you just say, well, hey, I want to make as much money as possible, right? That's not good enough. You need to have a number of what you want to make per hour. For me, it's $30, right? I don't want to just earn, I want to have abundance. For me, $30 an hour is pretty lucrative because remember, if you're in the gig economy, you're working these apps, these most all, I would say even all, flat out, are pre-tax, right? These aren't W-2 jobs, these are independent contractor jobs. So your taxes are not withheld from these gigs, from in this gig economy on these apps. So if you're making $30, remember it's not exactly $30 an hour. So if you're doing rideshare, or if you're doing another app, you say, well, hey, it's $18 an hour, that's pretty good. Is it? Because it is pre-tax. So make sure you have your own dollar threshold for your earnings, for your pre-tax earnings. For me, it's $30. And ideally with rideshare, we've done numbers of 50 to 60 plus. Even when we got those unicorn rides, we did $100 an hour. Few things to consider. That's pre-tax and that's pre-expenses. So whatever your net profit is, remember you have to allocate money for taxes come tax time. Here's a pro tip for you. If you're not setting aside money for quarterly taxes, talk to your CPA about quarterly taxes. It may be expected of you to pay quarterly taxes, or you may incur a fine if you do not. Now you can pay yearly taxes come tax time, but you may again incur a fine for doing so, for not paying quarterly taxes. So keep that in mind as well. So hey guys, thanks for joining. Again, we're coming to you live from Torrey Pines up on the cliffs, guys. Check it out. So right now, if you're just joining the live stream, firstly, let me know where you're watching from and let me know your number. Let me know right now in the live chat, what is your number for your dollar threshold for your pre-tax earnings? And how many apps are you working? How many different apps are you working right now? I would say if that number is below 5, you need to keep looking. Why is that? When we talked in that video about diversification, you need to plan if an app goes down, if there's tech issues, if there's a system change that makes you less money. If one of these apps changes something, hey Lori, thanks for joining. Lori here in Costa Mesa working on 4 different apps. If something changes on your favorite app, then what? If you have one golden app that makes you the most money, and there's a major change or there's a system error and that app goes down, then what? Do you have another app that you can use that's gonna hit your earnings number, right? Your $30, $25, whatever your number is. So guys, again, if you're watching, let me know how many apps are working. It should be 5 or higher. Lori says Postmates is bad. So here's the thing, Lori, I appreciate you commenting here. If you think Postmates is bad, or if you think Grubhub is bad, DoorDash, whatever you're doing, what are you going to do to improve that? Improve your earnings potential, the earnings you're bringing in every day. Here's a great example, guys. The foundation of this channel, rideshare, Uber and Lyft, right? Let's think about this. When I signed up in October of 2015, surge every day, weekdays, weekday evenings. Let's not even get started on the weekends. Surge every single day. 2x, 3x, 4x surge on 120 a mile. We were making an abundance of income. $30 easy an hour, $40, $50 not uncommon. And then the rate cuts happened. Changes happened to the app. I think in-app tipping was great because that helped offset a little bit, but not enough to cover the overall changes of rate decreases, right? So you always need to be looking at different apps. And remember this, guys, find something. It's not just separate apps. It's not just a diversification, it's supplementation. If you're just joining, guys, can I get a like on this video just for this view alone? I brought this entire tripod and this microphone up here. Can I get a like just for A for effort, guys? Okay, Mike, diversification, supplementation. What does supplementation mean? We have a helicopter here, you may get some background noise. The apps that you're working in the gig economy, you need to supplement your earnings through systems that complement your go-to apps. We did a video on stacking your apps, delivering with Amazon Flex, and doing Lime charging, driving rideshare, and supplementing with cargo. Because like I always say on this channel is, if I want to make money, you guys, I know you want to make money. You're here on this channel, you're working the gig economy because you want to make money, at least 99% of us, right? If I could tell you you're going to make $30 an hour, and I tell you you can make an extra $5 an hour or $10 an hour stacking your apps, that's what you need to do, because you could be leaving money on the table, especially, listen to this, especially for free systems. For free systems like cargo. If you're a rideshare driver, if you're an Uber driver, cargo costs you nothing. You guys probably know this if you've been on the channel. You know what cargo is, and you know that it's a free system for drivers. I encourage you to sign up. If you are not familiar with cargo, we have a playlist on the channel. You can check it out and see how it makes you more money. Questions, guys? Those are the main points I wanted to talk to you about today. Number one, have an earnings threshold. Think right now, if you do not have an earnings threshold, you need to revisit your strategy. Do not just drive without an earnings goal and threshold. Number two, diversify your apps and have a supplementation of your apps if possible. Supplement your earnings with other apps that complement what you're doing anyway in the gig economy. So having said that, guys, we're going to do a little short stream. This isn't going to go long today. So do you have any questions about the gig economy, Amazon Flex delivery, cargo, Uber, Lyft? But really this live stream, I just wanted to talk to you about those two main points to remind you guys, even though it's Saturday, be goal setting, be focusing, refocusing if you need to. Don't get in the lull, L-U-L-L, don't get in the lull of routine. Think about that. Don't get in the lull of routine and the same thing. Because if you do the same thing, the only thing you're going to do is go down possibly when there's changes to your apps, right? But if you're doing research, if you're proactive, then you can go up. And that's the goal here. You want to always go up, right? I always want to go up. Here on this YouTube channel, I want to always improve. You should always be looking to improve, research, and get ahead. So any questions, guys? Can I help you with anything right now? Again, if you're just joining this live stream, I wanted to show you this view right here. We're coming to you live from San Diego, California. Torrey Pines State Reserve Beach. We're on top of the cliffs here. I don't want to look over it. I don't know how high up we are, guys. Let's not peek over the edge if you're afraid of heights. I wanted to show you this incredible view. I hope you're having a good Saturday, guys. Remember to stay focused. Always think about diversification. Think about earnings goals. You don't have to be on 24/7. You don't have to be always working 24/7. But I will tell you this. It's not those that grind the hardest. It's those that grind the hardest and the smartest. So a part of the premise of this channel is doing that. Be on the smart grind to make the most money and to minimize your expenses. Having said that, guys, I hope you have a great Saturday. Post any questions in the comments below. Stay on the smart grind, and I'll see you guys in the next one.